In today's video, we're going to be working on some sound design using samples. The samples I've chosen to use today are a kick, some water effects, and a cowbell. So basically what you want to do is just loop the kick and play it just really fast over and over again. Now, I know it doesn't sound good, but you have to trust the process for this one. First, you're gonna go and put a vocodex on it. You can kind of adjust it however you want. It really depends on personal preference. So it just kind of gives that almost vocal sound to it. Then you're gonna put an OTT on it because it's OTT. You have to put it on everything. Kind of brings out the high end. I've boosted the highs and the lows and kind of left the mids where they were at. We're going to put some heavy distortion on it. Yeah. We're going to put an effector on it, which is set to the Vox preset, which I am personally a huge fan of. And I just turned this gain down just to kind of counter the distortions, then it sounds like this. What we're going to do is we're going to export that, set it to stretch, and kind of change this out knob so that it's almost like a pluck. And once you have it at that point, just a little more processing with some fruity convolver for reverb, some chorus and vocodex, which I have the wet turned way down. They don't do much, but they just kind of help. And then some more OTT. And then at that point, you can just kind of do whatever you want with it. The sound is basically done. So the next sound we're going to be working with is the water sound. So what I've done with this is I've kind of zoomed in and found kind of the tonal or more interesting parts of the water drops. And I've just kind of clipped those out. And what I did with those is I put some OTT, some vocodex, some fruity stereo enhancer. I don't know why I put that on there, I just felt like it. Some EQ, and just kind of really cuts out the lows, really boosts the highs, and a little bit of boosting in the mids. And then some reverb. And then I've created this pattern that starts out really fast and just kind of progressively gets slower, alternating between these four sounds. Just some final processing. We have some automations here, a cutoff frequency and a channel pitch, so that it kind of goes up and then slowly goes back down like this. And some processing on that. We have the filter. We have OTT. We have some flanger, however you want to pronounce that. And some more distortion. The last sound we're going to be working on is this cowbell. So what we're going to do with this cowbell is we're going to add some OTT. Oh, we also have this volume automation, which kind of gets rid of the hard attack at the beginning. And we've also stretched this out a considerable amount. Add some vocodex. Excuse the sounds in the background, I don't know what's going on. Add some reverb. Okay, so what I did here was I added a guitar amp from this guitar rig plugin. I would really recommend this. It's really great for guitar effects and really effects in general. So that's just that really disgusting. So then what we're going to do with it is we're going to make another copy of it, pitch it down. Then we're going to make a copy of that and pitch it up one octave from where it was pitched down. So then we're going to add some OTT, some fruity convolver for reverb, and a filter with an automation here that kind of sweeps in and slowly goes out. So it sounds like this. Kind of a disgusting little metallic sound. And then finally, we added more reverb, and this plugin called Cymatics Origin. I am a huge fan of this plugin. It has some really nice vintage sounds, but it also just, I don't know, there's just something about it that just makes it one of my favorite plugins. And then we're gonna add some sound goodizer. So it's just this really dark ambient sound. And that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. I don't know. Maybe like the video, help me out with the YouTube algorithm.